Welcome to another silly edition of the CoffeeCast, live from the Wailuku Coffee Company. Today I am joined by the very modest but gregarious Megan Kanekoa.
Aloha!
Yay! You know, I've been trying to use bigger and bigger words lately because I've noticed your scones have gotten bigger and bigger.
Yeah, man. Oof, look at this thing. We already busted into it. We had to figure out, does the strawberry go all the way through the middle?
Yeah.
And the organic strawberry compote does not go all the way through the middle. But it's like, it's good because scones aren't supposed to be so
Juicy.
much, right? They're supposed to be like biscuity and like, but not too sweet and not too hard and not too soft.
Well, it's a British thing, right? So it's supposed to not invoke joy.
These do though.
I
I think
know.
we're breaking the...
You might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard if you're British and you eat a scone and smile, they actually punish you.
They punch you right in your face.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
that's why they're teeth. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
I know, if you look up the English definition of optimism, it says no.
None.
None.
Get out.
Yeah. So what are you drinking?
This is a caramel apple cider, one of our drink specials for this fall, and that one is the pumpkin pie latte.
Oh.
Yeah, and then we actually have pumpkin whipped cream that we make in-house that we put on top there, and you just go for it. We might have already had a taste, so
We might have been sampling before the show.
you know, I could have forgot to put my microphone on.
It could have been me being hungry. I don't know. But that is amazing. And the thing is I haven't even tasted the coffee underneath it, so I'm taking it this is going to be very luxurious.
Let's try. Let's give it a shot, and
Okay.
then we can talk about all the cool things that are going on in the next month or so.
Oh, yeah.
That's so yummy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's warm and
Tastes like
it
Mom.
tastes like Christmas. That tastes like Mom?
Yeah, Mom. You know, just like a hug in
Yeah,
a mug.
warm, yeah. Aww.
But
We
you
love
know,
our moms.
we usually talk about like food. We usually talk about drinks. One time we had a all blowout option of the Wailuku Coffee Company home shopping network with me and Big C.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, but we rarely get to talk about the stuff that you guys do.
You know, and we do a lot of fun things here. For instance, this Saturday, we have our third Saturday Music for a Cause with Chemo.
Okay.
And his special guest is one of my most all-time favorite musicians in the whole universe.
Jessica
Rabbit.
yes.
Jessica Rabbit. We're so excited to have her for one of the 2 hours, and then Chemo will be the other hour, and he's just wonderful as well. Very different style music, but they're both super talented.
Yeah.
And we're doing Books Behind Bars. That's Jessica's choice for the charity, and that helps bring real good books to the prisons.
Oh.
Yeah, because the libraries in the prisons are pretty sad.
Well, yeah, because for a second there I thought you guys were locking up books.
No, we're bringing, well, we are. We're helping a charity that brings books to prisons. So we are locking up the books, but for a good cause.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'cause-
So if you feel passionate about that sort of thing, definitely you want to check it out. It's this Saturday from 2 to 4 at Wailuku Coffee Company.
I'll give a quick plug. Download the new single Downtown from Rabbit. You
Yes.
can find it on iTunes and other major services. It's
Yep.
on Spotify too.
And it's Rabbit with 2 T's at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now that's one thing, but
That's one thing.
Here's the thing. It is getting close to October.
Mm-hmm.
I usually do this event. This is the first year I'm not doing the event as a vendor. I get to go as and there he goes, Alec.
One of our maids.
Yes, I get to go and be a spectator, but you guys are a part of the Comic-Con again.
We will be part of it. We will be part of Mad Agent's Maid Cafe that he put together, Cosplay Maid Cafe. It will be going on the weekend of October 26th and October 27th.
Now this is the thing. Alec usually dresses as the maid when you guys do this. you
He
know?
does. He puts on his French maid outfit, looking fine.
Huh.
Like the dress kind, not like the man kind.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't realize this, but there's this whole like subculture of
It is.
maid anime.
There is.
Right,
You should
like-
Google it if you haven't. It's very
Yeah.
interesting.
It's fascinating because there's like something like 800 something titles alone in that section. Like if
Whoa.
if you go to the anime online stores, you type in maid and but apparently it's like this huge deal of dressing up and serving.
Yeah, it's all about like being served by the French maid, you know. So Mad Agent is the gentleman who came up with the concept and wanted to bring it to this Comic-Con. And we get the pleasure of supplying the coffee and pastries, which we have done at previous Comic-Cons, but we teamed up with Mad Agent, and he created the Maid Cafe, and we get to supply the brownies and the cookies and the coffee and the glasses of milk and all the traditional sets that you can buy at maid cafes in Japan.
So I've had your husband on this show before. Has he ever asked you to do the maid thing? Just wondering. I mean, my wife may have asked me once.
Have a few outfits.
It was hard finding a skirt. But the thing is
that why she put you on a diet?
Yes.
She's like, honey, you gotta fit in that maid outfit next time.
Yeah, it's something about the
Does
wind.
she have like a bullwhip too?
Let's not go there.
Okay. Okay, I've
Very
seen the
traumatic.
stars. Yeah. You like it.
Well, the thing is like when we go to the Comic-Con, we always like to do the cosplay stuff. And if you like cosplay, the Maid Cafe is a chance for you to see a bunch of people doing a bunch of different iterations of the maid anime subgenre, which, like I said, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's you can lose your lifetime in maid anime.
You could just binge it to death, literally to death. Yeah.
But that's one thing, and that's coming up on October 26th. It's like the last weekend, isn't it?
Close to, yeah.
Close
October 26th and 27th. I'd have to whip out the calendar to know if it's the last weekend or not. But those are the dates, and it's a whole huge event. The whole Comic-Con event's really super cool, and we hope to see you there, and you're welcome to dress up and join the cosplay fun, and everyone does it, so, peer pressure.
No pressure at all, huh? Well,
But before we jump out into October, I want to touch base on one more fun event we're having in September here at the cafe.
Okay.
In Wailuku Coffee Company, we will be hosting a open mic. And that's the fourth Saturday from 2 to 4.
Okay.
And that's going to be hosted by this really incredible gentleman named Atlas. And he's also a very talented musician and poet and all sorts of good things. And so he will be here, and it's great. So if you're a teenager or you just don't want to go out to the bars, we have an open mic that's available that's, in a non-alcoholic, kid-friendly environment. So if you're, like for me, I was a mama. Before I was a mama, I would go do open mics all the time. And then, had baby and didn't do open mics for years and years because
yeah.
just couldn't get out there on a Monday night or some random time. And
I've noticed, too, that toddlers are horrible designated drivers.
they really are.
Can't
It's
reach
not
the pedals and
recommended.
everything.
So that will be the last weekend of this September. So not this Saturday, tomorrow, but the one after that. Yeah.
And this is the thing, too, because we were talking about here, the Wailuku location, but you got something going on in the other location, too.
Yes. So our Haiku location is located in Haiku Town, right up by the post office off Kokomo Road.
Kokomo.
Kokomo.
Yeah. Right? Because if you say Kokomo, they're like, oh, Beach Boys.
Yeah. It's true. I just slaughtered that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You should see how many times I've slaughtered the Hawaiian language.
It's really cute. My 5-year-old says cookie on the mauna. Oh, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Cookie mauna. He's all cookie mauna. Gotta love it. So cute.
The intent's
It's
there,
just
though.
there, because man, you can see him slap his thighs when he does it, and he means it. That's right.
So when you guys, because the last time I saw him was at the Haiku location, so you guys have been doing different things there than here, though.
Yeah, so we have the same great menu, quality products, but we have some different specials running right now. We have 2 different Haiku happy hours to choose from. From 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., we have a lunch special. Buy one lunch entree, get one half off. And that's the whole menu, and it doesn't have to be the same item. You could buy like a clubhouse sandwich and then get a turkey cran half off.
Nice.
So it's just got to be on the lunch menu. And that's an awesome way to try out our food in Haiku if you've never got a chance to try our food out. And you'll be hooked because it's super ono.
Yeah, you might want to try a scone while you're there. Right? Even if you don't know what it's called.
Even if it's not discounted, it's still delicious.
Right, you can just tell them, whatever that is.
Give me one of those.
Gimme.
Yeah, and so then also we extended that happy hour from 3 to 5 with 50% off all blended drinks. Blended mochas, blended caramella, blended white chocolate, any espresso drink that we can throw in the blender with ice and deliciousness is 50% off from 3 to 5. It's our frappy hour. Getting frappy.
See, that's nice.
Yeah. So we got 2 good deals for you in Haiku Town. So you should definitely come on out and say hi and check us out.
Oh, yeah. And I've been meeting more and more fans of the in-country store now.
Nice.
Yes, you're starting to get regulars there.
We have regulars already, and we love our regulars. They're so great. I mean, from the very beginning, we've had Ricky, Levi, Debbie,
Priscilla,
but she's pearly.
Yeah, she's pearly.
I could keep listening, but that's ridiculous. But we love you, Haiku regulars, and come on down, see what the buzz is about. We are open 6 a.m. Monday through Friday, close at 5. On Saturday and Sunday we open at 7 because it's a little sleepier, and we're from 7 to 5 on Saturday and 7 to 3 on Sundays. And those lunch specials, they're running, they're going. We're going with it until.
So if you show up during a lunchtime,
Between 1 and 3, you can get the BOGO deal. Buy one, get one.
gosh.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. How are you not like inundated with like people right now in Haiku with this?
It could be very busy right now in Haiku, and I hope it is.
You're like, it could be. I don't know. I'm in Wailuku,
I'm in
Shaggy.
Wailuku right now, but
Thanks for giving me that panic attack on camera.
no, we love you. Come inundate us. We like you.
I know.
Yeah.
And this is the thing too. You guys do the happy hour there. You still do the. Do you still do the half off? If you mention, is it the half off by the drink? Did we cover that?
Well,
Or
we
is
do.
this the BOGO?
That's the BOGO. Yeah. Buy one, get one half off, and then the half off the blended drinks crappy hour.
Now,
Yeah.
this is what I wanted to ask you because we're talking about events and stuff.
Right.
Who do you have up on the walls? Because we've talked about doing art in Haiku. Have you found your first artist yet?
Our first artist is Donna Jenkins, and you actually did a CoffeeCast with her. She had her art here at the cafe, and she is just an amazing human and wonderful artist, and she has completely different, unique stuff up in our Haiku location. It's like abstract, but then she did 2 abstract waves, where it's like a wave, and then it's all this like abstract background and wave crashing into it, and they're really like captivating, really beautiful.
You find yourself sitting there staring at the walls when you
I'm
should
just
be
like
working.
sitting at a table, you know, staring at that wave, thinking, I want to ride that wave.
It's like I could be there.
I could totally be right in that barrel right now. That'd be
Andy
rad.
Irons, me. I can do that right there.
And then our artist here in Wailuku is, I mean, I don't like to have favorites. There's been so many amazing artists that we've had grace our walls. And so it would be very, very hard for me to pick a favorite, but I have never seen art like the art we have in Wailuku right now. It is amazing.
Good.
It is hand sculpted. It looks like it's clay, but it's actually paper mache. And they pop off the walls. They're 3D. You really want to touch it, but you're not supposed to touch other people's art, so you don't, but you just really want to. And they're just beautiful. They're Hawaiiana. They're based in hula and in the culture. And the woman, Kale, who creates them, is also an incredible human as well. The art here, it's one of a kind. If you want to see some really amazing one-of-a-kind art, stop by our Wailuku Cafe and check Kale's art out. It'll be up until the middle of October, and then it'll be gone.
It's gonna be gone. You're like, I'm gonna buy all of it.
I wish I had a house to put it inside of. I'm super excited for when I get a house again and I don't live in my crazy bus anymore.
Yeah.
And we can decorate it and make it pretty.
Oh
And
my
I'm going to call up Kale. I'm definitely going to have to.
Get one.
Yes,
Well,
absolutely.
that's just it too. It's like if people come down here, they can notice that on the wall she sells these pieces.
They are all for sale. And they're a really good price for how unique and amazing they are. One-of-a-kind pieces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is something that can stay on the wall for a decade more. Nobody will notice. It's timeless.
It's timeless, it really is. And she even dyed the paper mache background with the red dirt here. I mean, it's just all of it. It's so beautiful. Please come check it out. So you have a few more weeks, about 3 more weeks of her art up here. And then we're switching over to Dia de los Muertos. Yes.
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead, and we are doing it big in Wailuku this year. We
Okay.
have a big festival going on. November 2nd happens to be First Friday, and November 1st and November 2nd are the 2 Dia de los Muertos that are celebrated in Mexico. And so we always do a big Day of the Dead thing at the cafe. It's a big deal. Jackie is super into it. She pulled me into it, and now I just love it. It's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. So what we're doing is we're spreading it out onto the street, and we have a whole committee of people that are making this happen, and it's going to be a huge part of First Friday. And if you are interested in that, or you love that culture, you want to be part of our team of volunteers, we are looking for volunteers. You can email us at wailukudayofthedead@gmail.com. All one word, no spaces, no capitals, wailukudayofthedead@gmail.com. Say you want to volunteer. We got craft nights coming together the night of for setup and tear down. We're going to need people. We're going to have face painters. We're going to have music. We're going to have a procession. We're going to have altars. Even if you just want to bring a picture of someone you love that has passed and put it on the altar for the celebration, that's absolutely welcome as well.
So wailukudayofthedead@gmail.com.
Yep.
Well, for everybody else, though, I think we're going to check out of here.
Yeah.
And hope you enjoy the rest of your, what looks like it's going to be a very good weekend.
I think so. Cheers, Jake.
Cheers.
And cheers to you. Thanks for watching.
Take it easy.
Oh, yeah. YouTube. We're on YouTube now.
Yeah, like,
So,
subscribe,
like,
share.
subscribe, share, all that?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm going to drink all of this. I just want to bathe in it. It's so good.